Getting it down, what's up? Getting it down, what's up? Getting it down, what's up? So we got this fully cooked fajita meat right here. I chopped it up with the knife. I had the time of my life. Ooh, all the way it cuts. And I swear it's the truth. Only wanna be as sharp as you. I've had the time of my life. Ooh, there's knives everywhere in the kitchen. Oh, the edge. This some fancy shit, huh? The edge. Oh, that's for a little dagger. Ooh, that's for the skinny. The big one's in the wash right there. Time of my life. Ooh. Okay. I've had the time of my life. Ooh. Or if you're a bomb victim, you could say, "I had a explosive time." You had a blast. Oh, if you're a fire victim, you could say, "Man, that was fire." If you want to use the new slang, right? The new slang that kids use. If you got electrocuted, you could say, "I had an electric time." Uh, so, yeah, okay. So we have the Herbert E. Butts, Mi Tienda, which is Spanish for my store, just in case you don't know Spanish. Oh, yeah. It's hard to say goodbye to my knives. What did the shooting victims say? They had a nice. Uh, I have to think about that one. They had a holy time. Ooh, holy, because bullets. Uh, oh, they had to get the lead out. Woo, good one. I like it. Um, the car accident. I guess he says I have a hit. Had some hits on my hand there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like that song. The Dirty Dancing theme song with Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. Yeah, that's her name. Jennifer Grey. That's like one of the girls that like the cute girls always wanted to be like Jennifer Grey. Like it's that hot, cute girl, you know. Yeah. How many like women dream of becoming like big actresses and never make it? You know, how many guys? Yeah, I wonder how many. I bet it's a lot. Yeah, a lot of girls will say, "Hey, I'm young and I'm pretty, so my career will just end up like Jennifer Grey, right? Just beep. Hey, I'm a young, pretty girl. That's all I need to do, right? Just show up." Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit harder than that. Well, they say success in life is half of it showing up. You know, so maybe yeah. These are good. We got these tortillas. See that green spot? That's a little mold. So we got some newer tortillas. No green tortillas. All right. Time for the new tortillas. Okay. They don't expire till March. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. They were playing that at Trump's inauguration. Yeah, I like that old song. It's really good. Back in the 19th century, in the 1800s. Yeah, they had some good music back then, I guess. They had some bangers back in the day. Huh? That's some solid bangers. Like Glory, Glory, Hallelujah. Oh, the 19th century. A lot of really famous composers from the time, right? Yeah. Is that the time of Mozart, Immortal Beloved? Johann Sebastian Bach. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. The greats. Yeah. Some of that cheese. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Epstein. The Epstein list. Who was hanging around with Jeffrey Epstein? Yeah, I heard Prince Andrew can't pay his rent, and the King Charles III secretly paid his rent. Likes that young poontang, huh? Likes that underage shit. Yeah, there's some probably Satan worship going on too, besides child sacrifice. Yeah, pretty wicked shit. Who are the old anti-Christian demons? They're like Baal and Lucifer. Is the central villain, right, of darkness? That's Lucifer. That's Satan. Yeah. And Baal and Moloch. Those are other demons that these people worship. And why do they take your children? Why do they target the children? It's for sacrifice, right? To worship the beast, to worship the devil. That's why they do it. That's why Lucifer attacks children, because they're innocent and pure. Yeah. So Eyes Wide Shut wasn't, at first when I was showing Eyes Wide Shut at the AMC Gold Point Theater, I thought to myself, Stanley Kubrick's, I guess, proper last movie. I guess that wasn't really a film, a fiction. That was actually like a documentary, right? Like Hollywood, really. That was a scary documentary. Oh, man. Okay, let's get this. A little quesadilla cheese, a little cheddar. Ooh, we just felt like going to Taco Wheel tonight instead of Taco Bell. Yeah, we went to Taco Bell and we had a bad time. My family and I, and I said I was watching the X-Files one night, and I told it was on what Comet. Yeah, it's still charming even if you have full cable, even if you have Netflix. It's still charming to watch the ghetto channels, because it's just charming to watch old shows on Comet or some kind of old Heroes and Icons or something. Yeah, I like those channels that are real ghetto. They play the retro shows and stuff. I fucking love that shit. Not because I just love retro shows, but I just like that whole I like that whole vibe of it. They put the quesadilla cheese. And this is the H-E-B, Blanco Queso. Yeah. I like the whole vibe of it. I like the ghetto vibe. It's like somebody, I don't know, drinking like an old English 40 or something. It's just so ghetto, but it's like somebody's smoking a Swisher Sweet. It's got that like old school ghetto vibe to it. Somebody cracks open the Colt 45 every once in a while. I like that. That's the style. So I roll it up like my blunt. I roll it up like my sweet, like my fatty. Yeah, put a little bit of that Blanco queso. Yeah, so we went to Taco Bell one night when I was watching the X-Files, and it was like, is this meat in here? It's like, this doesn't, yeah, fast food seemed to taste better before global food corporations took it over. It seems like when everything was like independent American chains, when they weren't, controlled by global firms, it seemed like the is it just me? I know I'm not the only one who thinks the fast food tasted better back in the day. Uh, and so I was telling my mother, I was like, well, do you think that we thought that food tastes better when we were young because we were just younger, and was that it? Do we think that Taco Bell tasted awesome in the '90s because we were like younger? And she was like, no, I think it's just nasty now. And I was like, yeah, like the meat doesn't taste right. Like it's like tastes like mystery meat or some shit. Yeah, I used to get the chicken soft tacos from. Oh man, they were like in Pasadena, Texas. Oh my God, they had this. Well, okay, we were the first class of this place called Bondi Intermediate, and so the year started. It was middle school, so they had sixth grade, seventh grade, and we were the first class, like X-Men first class, in eighth grade, and Bondi Intermediate School, and it was a nice, fresh school, and it was just so nice going to school like right when it opened. It's got that fresh paint smell and everything. It's like it's all brand new, like it's fresh, like we were back then, and it just was like. And two of my favorite fast food places were near Bondi Intermediate School off of Fairmont Parkway. There was a Taco Bell, and then there was a Long John Silver's. Like, that was really good. Yeah, too. Yeah. Da, da. All right. Ooh, we put up the tortillas without. Yeah, I saw a recent local news go to Bondi Intermediate. It's like all Mexican and stuff now. There's no white people there. It's like all just like Hispanic people now. But I mean, back then it was like Pasadena. Back then, like in the '90s, was like about half white, half Hispanic, and so. But now it's like. Still looks the same though, because it's the same school. So when I saw the video of it, it gave me, like nostalgic chills, because we were like the first, students that went there, and so. Yeah, that'd be fun to do like career day at the middle school today, right? Because you know that artificial intelligence and robots and androids are coming and all this stuff. You just get up there like, hey kids, guess what? Your future's gonna be a bleak dystopia. I know you're looking forward to that World War III with China. It's gonna be fun. And say like, don't worry about having a job or a career because all the robots and the androids are gonna take your job anyway. Yeah, that'd be funny. Career day. Be the career day guest speaker at a school these days. Yeah, it'd be kind of hilarious. Let's make these bad boys. Bad boys, bad boys. Yeah. Gonna make the tortillas and bad boys. What they gonna do? Oh, did Pete Hegseth get his 5150 vote? He was confirmed as the Secretary of Defense. Yeah. So it's Van Hegseth, and then one of the old anchors on one of the old reporters on Fox was like, that's a Van Halen record from the early '80s. It was just kind of funny because it was an older guy, even older than. It was like older guy, like a guy like I don't know, maybe beyond 60. I just love how he had glasses on and he was a lot older. He was like, that 5150 was a Van Halen album. I love that. That was hilarious. If you're a Van Halen fan, you would find that pretty funny. I'm sure there's plenty of Van Halen fans out there. So when music was good back in the day. Eddie Van Halen. Yeah. Eddie and Alex Van Halen. David Lee Roth. Michael Anthony. And then there was Van Hagar after that. Was 5150 with Van Hagar, I think? So 5150, I believe, is a mental health crisis call in California. The 5150. Yeah. Mental breakdown call. Yeah, it's not funny, but mental health. Yeah, mental health breakdown. Mental health. I'm all into the dental health, actually. All about that. Mental health, dental health, parental health, anything ental. Officially, this is the pancake flipper, but it's allowed to use on the chicken soft tacos, however. So it has been approved by me, the king. By approval of the king, you can use the pancake flipper for the chicken soft tacos, but only in that instance because I wrote the legislation for it. Now, I know I can't be the only one who believes that fast food tasted better in the 1980s and 1990s. I know I'm not the only person who thinks that. I'm not in the minority. Why would the food taste better? More natural ingredients, more old-fashioned processes, right? More basic, bare bones processes of cooking. Maybe, yeah, fresher, better ingredients. The lack of all American fast food chains um, without big global conglomerates controlling all the legendary brands, and you call them, I guess you call them you don't call food IPs, but let's just call them intellectual properties, or we'll just call them brands. I guess that's a better way to say it. Yeah, so everything was all American. Everything was American made, American proud, all that stuff, pretty much. So with the global the global conglomerate food corporations, there's less quality, and it's just all about numbers and profit, but it's not about quality anymore. So that's the art that has been lost. Um, that's what has been lost in American fast food is the attention to detail and quality. So maybe they're using cheaper ingredients to save money, and it doesn't taste that great. Stuff like that, like Taco Bell, Dairy Queen, you know. Yeah, last time I went to Taco Bell, I mean, it could have just been an off night, a crappy cook or a crappy, people that didn't give a shit or something like that, but it was nasty. I was like, what is this shit? Like, this is shit. This taco smell, taco hell. Man. Yeah, it like created a nice, almost like a burrito type thing. Almost got like a burrito going on here. Life is good. LG, Don. Is that supposed to be a face, or am I just really imaginative? Yeah, probably just. Everything is in a psychological Rorschach test. What do I see? I see death. I see angels. Okay, that's good. Oh. What do you see? I see hell. I see butterflies. All right, you've been a good girl. So if the U.S. Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, passed his confirmation with a 5150, which is a psychiatric hold in the state of California. Then I guess he's Van Hegseth. Oh, I'll do something from the from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure from the 80s, early 90s. Excellent. Send them to the Iron Maiden. Excellent. Execute them. Bogus. Yeah, that was a great part. All right, there we go. The chicken soft tacos. Thank you, Herbert E. Butts, and the great Lord for making this meal possible. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I love you. All right. And then, of course, we got the iced tea. And then, so have a wonderful Friday and weekend. God bless.